When we opened Heritage Family Health in 2011, we partnered with the National Center for Medical Weight Loss. The program's been around for probably close to 15 years by now. Interestingly, doctors have not been all that successful in helping patients lose weight. They tell patients eat less, exercise more, and the weight will start to come off. That's true in theory, but it's very, very difficult to achieve, which is where the Center for Medical Weight Loss comes in. But what we do here is actually quite simple. We begin with a special scale called a body composition scale. Now, in addition to giving you the weight that you get on your home bathroom scale, it gives us a whole lot more information. It actually will give us the patient's percent of body fat, the percent of body water, the muscle mass, and then a very interesting number called the resting metabolism, which really becomes the key to how we help patients lose weight. The resting metabolism is actually the calories that the body requires per day to maintain its current weight. And the simple biology of weight gain, for the most part, is we gain weight when we take in more calories than we're burning off. So for example, if my resting metabolism is 1,800 calories, which means that's how many calories I need to eat to maintain my current weight, if I actually eat more than that, say 2,500 calories per day, and don't exercise, I actually have a net gain of 700 calories in a 24-hour period. Well, what does the body do with that? It actually packs it away as fat for a rainy day. And so that begins to happen, week after week, month after month, year after year, and all of a sudden a person is 10, 15, 20, 50, 100 pounds or more over their ideal weight. So successful weight loss occurs by significantly reducing calorie intake so that the body goes into a calorie deficit and begins to burn up its own fat. So we drop patients here to as low as 800 calories per day. Now when I tell patients that, I say to them, if that sounds radical, it's because it is radical, and that's actually how this program works. I always emphasize to patients that we're using scientific and medical protocols that have been endorsed by the scientific community, so this is safe medically, but it is a bit radical. To achieve such significant calorie restriction, we use a low-calorie, high-protein, highly nutritious meal replacement product. Because when we drop people to such low calories, we have to make sure that every single calorie accounts for something. So we use the meal replacement part of the program as the first of 3 phases. So the first phase is what we call active weight loss. So when we have someone coming in here with X number of pounds over their ideal weight or what they wish to be, our goal in the first phase is to begin that weight coming off as quickly as possible. Contrary to what most people think, if you ask them out on the street, is it okay to lose weight rapidly? Most people will probably say, no, you should lose it gradually. It's actually a medical myth. There's no science behind that. The real key is the lifestyle change in the process of losing weight. But in that first active weight loss phase, we help patients get it off as quickly as possible using the meal replacement product. Our goal is to transition patients to the next phase of beginning to eat regular food, but you could live on the weight loss meal replacement product all your life if you wanted, but that's not actually the goal. The patients stay in this first active weight loss phase really for as long as it takes to get to goal. For some, it's a few weeks. Mostly we do an initial 6-week program. Sometimes it's 2 months, 4 months, half a year, sometimes up to a year. And part of the reason for taking people off of regular food is also to deal with what I call the psychological aspect of eating. Let's face it, we live here in Lebanon, Lancaster County, amidst plentiful good food, the Pennsylvania Dutch diet, which, while tasty, isn't necessarily the best diet. In fact, it's interesting, I had a patient recently who said, we talk about baked goods, our desserts. He said we probably should call them baked bads, because they're not really that good for us. So, in this active weight loss phase, we attempt to keep the weight coming off as quickly as possible before we move to the second phase. The second phase is where we transition people back to maybe one regular meal a day, a salad, for example. Introduce a regular meal a day while still staying on some meal replacement products. We do that, again, for a couple of weeks to as long as it's necessary for the patient. And then once the patient gets to their weight loss goal, the third phase becomes what we call a weight maintenance phase. And that phase is where we follow the patient now for a 2 to 6 month period. They're no longer on the weight loss program as such. They're utilizing the tools we've given them. They're counting their calories. They're eating regular foods from their table. They're just making better food choices, eating less of it, eating more fruits and vegetables, that type of thing. And once we follow them for a 6 month period and they've actually maintained that goal, then we discharge them as having been successful in the program. So we routinely are seeing patients lose 20, 30, 50, 75, 80, 100 plus pounds. It's exciting for the patients as well as for the doctors because we're seeing things like diabetes, blood pressure issues, joint pain, many other things actually just disappear. So you don't have to be a patient here at Heritage Family Health to actually come to the weight loss program. We accept patients from all around the community, and we're delighted to help patients achieve significant and sustainable weight loss over the long haul.